Being an entrepreneur can be nerve-wracking, largely because there's no by-the-book way to do it. Some people think they'll get the blueprint at business school, but that degree alone definitely won't guarantee success. In fact, out of all the degrees you can get, a business degree might be the least valuable. Think about it. If you go to medical school, when you come out, you'll know how to help sick people. Just like when you get out of law school, you'll know how to sue people. But an MBA doesn't mean you'll have the skills to actually run a business. They probably don't want to hear that up at Wharton or Harvard, but it's the truth. And I'm a living example. I might run multi-million-dollar companies, but I didn't graduate from college, let alone get an MBA. I don't know how to write a business plan. Truth is, I've never even read the ones I pay people with MBAs to write for me. Now, don't get me wrong, a business degree can open up a lot of doors for you, but it should always complement instead of compensate for an entrepreneurial spirit that's born in your imagination. That's because, in my experience, there's only one thing that will always steer you toward success. That's to have a vision and to stick with it. Once I have a vision for a new venture, I'm going to ride that vision until the wheels come off. There are always going to be bumps in the road, but I try not to let them faze me. In fact, my greatest successes started as visions that very few other people believed in. No one in the music industry, and I mean no one, believed in Def Jam Records at first. Just like how 15 years later, no one thought a hip-hop clothing company called Phat Fashions would be able to make it. But in both cases, I was able to ignore the naysayers because my vision for those companies was so strong. And it's not just me. From Microsoft to CNN to Rockefeller Records, many successful businesses started as a vision in the mind of a dreamer. Of course, we all have dreams. The difference is that Bill Gates, Ted Turner, Jay-Z, and Dame Dash believed in their dreams so strongly that they refused to quit until those dreams became reality. Those guys didn't win because they had an MBA, or wrote the best business plan, or read the Wall Street Journal with their coffee every morning. They won because they had the strongest visions. I'm not going to make too many absolute statements in this book, but I will promise you that following your vision will always lead to success. When sailors used to get lost in a storm, they'd always look for the North Star for guidance. They could use that star to help them get their bearings because it never moved in the sky. You have to use your vision the same way. Whenever you face obstacles or hurdles in life, look to your vision. As long as you've frozen it in your mind and it never moves, you'll know which direction to go in. As long as you never lose sight of your vision, you'll never lose sight of success either.